Hi guys, Jeff Clark, Sources Apprentice. So yesterday my sweetheart flew in to see me, and last night she stopped being my sweetheart and became my fiance. So I am a super happy man. But this morning she came to an auction with me. I've got a bunch of good stuff and I have a few good lessons about working an auction. So ready? All right. Let's start with kitchen stuff. You guys know I'm always looking at aluminum stuff. I got that coffee pot back there for $2. That'll go for $25. These two pressure cookers I also got for $2 each, and those will go for $50 a piece. You guys are going to hear a lot of $2 purchases. Okay, so when I go to auctions, the one thing that I'm after is margin. I'm not there to find, specific items. I'm there to get margin, and that's exactly what I do. These two service snack sets by Anchor Hocking. I love that vintage packaging. Isn't that cool? Paid $2 for both of them. Paid $2 for the charbroil. It's brand new in box. Could not find a comparable, but it should go for $25 to $30. Also paid $2 for these sprayers. I don't know if they'll sell, but somebody will like the brass for sure. Beer cans usually don't sell very well on eBay, but I thought maybe in the wooden box they would, okay? Could not find comparables on that. I really like when I can't find comparables on something. That means that, it's not very common, and, I don't have any competition. Got this cool little pie display case for $2, and also the Sarah Coventry jewelry display case. Couldn't find any comparables on that, but it's really cool, isn't it? Somebody out there really is going to like the name Sarah Coventry. Okay, recently I've been hearing a lot of people talk about selling sealed vintage lubricants and oils on eBay. So I paid $5 a piece for these two cases, and this here Marvel Mystery Oil, recent sale on eBay, $13 plus shipping, so that pays for both cases, right? Paid $2 for this whole lot of games and toys and stuff. The one thing I was after was this King Tut's Curse Croc, because I thought it looked kind of cool. Now I can't find any comparables or any information on it, but it's dated 1979 when King Tut toured the United States, and Steve Martin had his King Tut song and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be fun to list. Plus these two Lunchboxes, recent sales on eBay, $20 each. Paid $5 for all the puzzles and games. Most of these will not sell well, but that's what you do at an auction, okay? Sometimes you just take a large lot of stuff, and some of it will sell and some of it won't. So Everway, recent sale on eBay, $39 plus shipping. Plus there's a Thomas Kincaid puzzle and a Norman Rockwell puzzle. Those should easily go for $30 each. Books. So there was a lot of books at this auction that I did not bid on. There were boxes and boxes and boxes of popular fiction novels. That usually is junk, so I passed those up, but I did pay $2 for this box. It's mostly kids books. $2 for this box because it's nonfiction. Let's look at a couple titles here, okay? I didn't look these up, but I didn't need to, okay? So a lot of these, some of those will be good money. And this box back here is a bunch of car books, okay? Some of those will sell. I know they will, and I'll surely get my $2 investment back. Plus $2 for this box of vintage magazines. You guys may have seen my recent posts. I've been selling a lot of Vintage Life magazines, so I will probably put these together in a lot, and I will get, $30-35 for them, and I paid $2. So these two boxes here are manuals and ads and paperwork and whatever regarding Citroen cars. Now, Citroen is a French car, and there's surely a market out there. Somebody out there is a Citroen aficionado. I know they are, because when I was a young man in my 20s, I met an old man who was a Citroen aficionado. So I will put all this stuff together. The spare parts catalog is dated up to 1955. So that's kind of cool, Somebody's going to like this stuff. So I'll put all that together as a lot. This is a mistake, but it's a mistake that is going to be profitable for me. I bought these two manuals for $2 because I thought they said Packard. And I know Packard cars, but they don't say Packard, they say Panhard. I don't know what Panhard is. But recent sale for this Panhard Type Z shop manual, $50 plus shipping. So I'm glad I made this mistake, right? My goodness. Okay, record albums. There were also a lot of records at this auction that I did not buy. There were 4 crates of records out in the yard. By the way, this was an estate auction, okay, meaning it was at the person's house. Either a person who recently died, or maybe they put them in a nursing home or something, and they're going to sell all the contents in the house. So anyway, there were 4 crates of records out in the yard, and they were in garbage condition, and they weren't good title, so I did not bid on them. There were 5 more crates of records in the garage, and they were in garbage condition and not good title, so I did not bid on them. But when we went in the house, the auctioneer auctioned stuff in one room and started to leave, and I said, wait, because this case of records was sitting over in the corner by the fireplace. And he turned and looked at me, and I said, I'll give you $5 for those records over there in the corner. And so he said, sold. Now, first of all, this record case is cool enough. I'll get $35 just for the case, okay? But secondly, these are all Disney records in here, okay? And these are in pretty nice condition, okay? These Disney records, these will go for $20, $25, $35 a piece, okay? So that is $5 well spent. Here is another thing that I did not know what it was. I just saw a very cool electronic thing in a wooden case, and I bid $2 on it and won it. So after bringing it home, I looked it up. It is a UV light from the 1930s, which has a recent sold on eBay of $70 plus shipping, and I paid $2. No kidding. Okay, here is a Vivitar 220 SL camera. I bought it for $5. Recent sold on eBay, $39 plus shipping. This TV back here, you guys know I'm always looking at TVs. This is another one where the auctioneer started to leave the room, and I said, wait. What about that TV over there in the corner? I'll give you $2 for it. He said, sold. So I did not look at the brand name. If I had, I might not have bid on it because the brand name is Gold Star. And Gold Star traditionally does not sell well on eBay. However, there is a recent sale of $40 plus shipping for this TV, so I kind of lucked out there. I also bid $2 on both these telephones. This one I thought looked cool, but is probably junk because it says Made in Korea. It does not have a brand name or anything. But this orange telephone, recent sold on eBay, $150. I'm going to need to clean it up, but dadgum, I paid $2 for it. Okay, Toshiba DVD player, brand new in box. I paid $2 for that. Toshiba DVD VCR combo, paid $2 for that too. That'll be some good money. Cool old vintage GE clock. Look at these things here. I do not know what these are. They just look like instrument panels, okay? There's no brand name, there's no model number, there's no explanation for what they are. So, when I have things like this and I don't know what they are, I just describe them as best I can, and I say in the listing, I don't know what this is, okay? And frequently, people will message me and say, oh, that's not an instrument panel, that's a XYZ, whatever, you know, and they'll tell me what it is, and so I can use the things that they tell me to you know, edit my listing and have better information on listing, and frequently they'll sell, you know, after I edit the listing. So that's really cool, you know, because eBay proves itself there to not just be a buyer and seller market, but also a community where people actually help each other. Really, really cool. This is a neat vintage motor. This is something else that I just bid $2 on because it looked cool. The motor is nice and clean, and look at this beautiful, beautiful wood case that it comes in. Oh my goodness. So, a man at the auction walked up to me and he said, you know anything about that motor? I said, no sir, I know nothing about it. He said, well, that's a 32 volt motor, and they used to use those on farms to power the windmills and whatever. So he's telling me stuff about it. You know, I mean, the auction is a community too, so I will use that information in my listing. That'll help it sell. And lastly, I got this whole box of glass and brass and whatever gauges for $10. A lot of these do not have information on them, like brand names or whatever, but even if they don't, you know, I will put, if nothing else, I'll put the word steampunk in the title, because steampunk people, they love gauges, they love brass, they love gears and levers and whatever, and these should go for anywhere from 10 to maybe $25 a piece, and I paid 10 for the whole box. So my total spend today at the auction was $156, and right there, that telephone is $150, and everything else is what? It's gravy. Woohoo! So, leave me some comments and tell me what you are finding in your sourcing.